What up, friends? How are you doing? So, as per usual, I'm procrastinating of, the things I do at night. I'm sitting in the dark because, I don't know. I was just sitting here in my thinking chair, thinking about stuff, okay? I hope, I hope all is well on your end. I hope you're having a great week, okay? And I just wanted to say, also, do you hear that? My son, my son. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so busy life, busy schedule, whatever. If you have a lot going on in your life, I'm gonna need you to calm down, okay? I'm gonna need you just to breathe. Whenever you feel like overwhelmed, like you feel, and I've been doing this lately, and it's been helping me a lot, okay? And like because the job, okay, so somebody quit at my job. Somebody that started with me, they quit, and they couldn't take direction. He started 4 days before me, okay? He was just very hot-headed. He was very set in his ways type of person, type of man, okay? And he's not gonna lie, he was a dick to me. He was a dick to me. And I didn't say anything because I'm a big girl and I can take it. Obviously, y'all seen my work. I process things differently now. Okay, the old me would have been like, kill him. I'm just kidding. Not literally, I'm joking. But I didn't care. It didn't bother me because I know everywhere there's gonna be people like that. So he ended up like quitting in a rage, like quitting, like because it's a very intense job. It's very stressful. Okay, sometimes the paperwork is a lot. So now that he's not there, I have a lot more work. Okay, because he actually would work really fast, and so I have to make up for that, and also my own workload. So whenever you're like stressed out or overwhelmed, all you single parents out there, men included, because there are single men out there, or even couples, if you have multiple kids, you're running around more, you're taking them to things, stuff like that. It can be a lot. It can be very hectic. But when you feel that overwhelming feeling like in your chest and you're about to snap on a motherfucker, I need you just to and just think of what makes you happy. I know it sounds stupid. I know. I know it sounds corny. I know. But just think of what your happiness is or where you would like to be. Like what makes you happy? Like what puts a smile on your face or what makes you laugh like a joke or a TikTok you once saw or a freaking video or somebody in your family that makes you laugh all the time. Just think about that person and then it just goes away. It does. It literally does. Like if you just, it's like pausing, like focusing on something else for like a second, and it brings down like your nerves like so fast. You could also do breathing, also, okay? Because these past couple days, I don't know if it was the full moon. It might have been the full moon. I don't know, but I was feeling like a lot of like my mood has been kind of like it's been up and down. But I don't think it's me. I think it's the energy at my work. I think it's those motherfuckers, okay? Because the guy across from me is like my boss, okay? And oh my gosh, we're like, he's like my dad. He's like my grandpa, like he's an older man, and he's like real like when the driver's like, I guess somebody recognized me, or they thought they recognized me, and he goes, "Hey, is your name?" And he said whatever name, and then I said, no, that's not my name. And he's like, "Oh, did you used to work at?" And then he said something else. I'm like, No." And then and the guy was like, my boss. He's like, "No, you don't know her. Just leave her alone." Anytime a driver comes near me, he's like, "Leave her alone. Get away from her." Like he's real because I'm the only female there, you know. So hey, can you put that a little bit low, please? Thank you, sir. Can you change your from your school clothes, please, and put in the dirty clothes? Put your house shorts on, okay? Go now, and we're gonna clean right now. As soon as I get off live, go over there. I don't go put in the dirty clothes and put all your dirty clothes in the dirty clothes closet. Oh, yeah. So we're getting along swimmingly. Well, but he's like, and it's funny because I was doing some math at work, right? And I said, "You have to excuse me because I'm from cable, so my my math isn't." He started laughing, like he just busted out laughing, and I was like, Cable, you know what Cable Elementary is? Because I always say that like to people like that I know. I'm like, "You have to excuse me, I went to Cable." Well, I said that, and he just started laughing his ass off, and I was like, he's from here, he's from the hood too, and I was like, "What the?" Well, he doesn't live here now, but he used to live like a few blocks from me. He used to own a home over here, like he said 30 years ago, but he still remembers the area because his daughter went to school. She's older than me, so it's nobody I know. I'm like, thank God. I hope your daughter didn't hear the rumors because it's all lies. But anyways, well, I had kind of told him a little bit about what's been going on, this past year, right? And he was just like laughing at me, number one, because he's like, "Wow, like really? Somebody wrote your number in the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And I think she's the one that slid into my DMs asking me about it. I think it was her. And so he's laughing at me, right? And he's just having a good old fucking time hearing what happened to me. And he's like, "Man," and I was like, so when the guy said, "Are you so and so, or do you work at so and so?" I'm all, "It's all lies. It's all lies. Don't believe it." But he said, I told, the reason I told my boss is because I was honest with my last boss too. The hotel I used to work at, I had told them I was being harassed and that I'll probably get harassed there because it's just open to fucking anybody, you know? So he knew. I'm always honest with my bosses just in case. But at this place, like I said, it's a very secure building. Nobody can get in, and there's cameras like everywhere. If like one person is like up the sidewalk, like, who's that? Who's that? Like, who is that over there, you know? So he knows, and that's why when the guy said that, he's like, "No, you don't know her," because he didn't know if he really did know me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, "That's right, that's right, that's my bodyguard." So anyway, but when I said, you had to excuse me, I went to Cable, like I just said it, not knowing that somebody was in the know, and he just freaking laughed his ass off. It was so funny. But anyways, so yeah. So anytime you're stressed out or whatever, just think about what warms your heart and what makes you happy and what makes you smile. Just for a second. Just try it, okay? Before you make fun of me, try it. And I'm telling you, like, it literally works. It literally does. So, anyways, okay. So, the remodeling I'm going to be doing around here. This room, that room, that room right there, that used to be a garage. It converted into a den now, I guess you can call it. It was a 2-car garage. Nobody's in there, okay? Nobody but my junk. That's the room that I let the kids run around in when I have family parties. That's where they live it up, okay? And that big ass TV, the last thing my brother that passed away, that's the last thing he bought. He gave it to my mom, but my mom, she's a hoarder, so she has no room for it. So she's like, "You want to hold my TV?" okay. And then it's a 65 inch. I'm like, oh, okay. It works and everything. I just don't have it plugged in because we don't watch TV in there. Like, we barely watch this TV in the living room. Anyways, so that's where the kids run crazy when we have house parties. They're in there. The whole room is theirs. There's toys in there. There's bikes, couch, whatever. Exercise, not exercise equipment. It's one of those bouncy things, bouncers, trampoline, the personal ones. The Jeep is in there. The Barbie Jeep, not Barbie Jeep. That Toy Story Jeep. Anyways, so all that's in there along with my laundry room. Okay, so in that room, I want to cut it in half. I want it to be 2 rooms. One will be the playroom, and one will be a room probably for my daughter. I don't know. Or yeah, because my daughter's probably gonna move over here because my room where I film, that room, I want to convert my master bedroom and my son's room into one room. No, I'm not gonna share a room with him. I want him to sleep in the room that my daughter has. So we'll still be next door to each other because he's still a baby. Okay. Because I decided I like that side of the house. So yeah. So I'm gonna knock down where my closet's at. I want to knock down that wall, and that's gonna be my master suite. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. I don't know. So then my son will get my daughter's room, and I don't know, let me turn you around. Excuse the mess, but right here, because this is where I'm sitting. Okay, right here. Okay, here, this space is huge. That's why my sister forces me to have stuff here. But because that's my daughter's room right there, which will be my son's room right there. Okay. This right here, I want to either make this an office or a tiny bedroom right there. And it's big enough. It doesn't look that big because I'm way over here. Because I'm at a gangsta lean over here. But anyway, so this is going to be another bedroom. And then this will be the living room along with the den. You know what I mean? So that's why I got to work a lot, okay? Because I'm going to make it happen, okay? It's going to happen. And my butler's pantry, remember the one I wanted last year and Santa Claus didn't get it for me? That's also going to be somewhere. I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so the first part of this room right here in the den. Come on, turn around. Okay, so right there. Remember, I'm cutting that into 2 rooms right there. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This is all coming out because this is all going to be open here. All open right here. And then, so I'm going to move where the fridge and everything's at. I'm going to move it around, okay? I haven't decided where. I need a pantry, okay? I can't be living like this in a closet. The closet's like right here. I can't do it anymore, okay? So this is going to be open. I'm thinking the butler's pantry will be a tiny room that you can access in here through the wall in the kitchen area, but it's going to be right here in the back. You know, it's going to be a small room, like a little square room maybe, or maybe a circular room. I don't know. So then this will be the utility closet, butler's pantry, and then my daughter's bedroom will be back there. And I'm even thinking, okay, I'm even thinking about, because I was thinking, what if I do my master bedroom over here in this den, right? But I was like, no, I want to be on that side of the house. I don't know why. I really don't know why. So I was even considering doing a second level in the den. A second level, right? And I'm going to be up there on the second level, bottom floor, movie room. I don't know. We'll see. Because, you know, we watch a lot of movies here. A lot. You know, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Those are my plans. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm just here thinking about stuff to keep me occupied and busy, you know. I have some stuff coming up this month. Next month is Thanksgiving, and I'm getting kind of like, because in November was very traumatic for me last year. Very traumatic for me. And as I reflect on the year and all that's happened, because it was my niece's birthday, remember? I never went to any of my family stuff, and I promised my niece I would go. So I went, and that's when all hell broke loose in my personal life, okay? I think if that night, as I think back to my niece's birthday, I don't regret going because I promised her, and I was no longer going to not show up for my family because they showed up for me. Even though I ignored them for all those years and just put them on the back burner, you know. And I feel guilty. I still feel guilty for that. That's why I told them, don't you be freaking telling me nothing about me ignoring you. Well, which they never have. I'm the one that they never said, well, you know, all those years you ignored us. They never do that. But I tell them, I just joke around. Like, don't be saying I'd be ignoring you because now I'm making it up. Halloween party and Thanksgiving. And I'm probably going to have Christmas here too. I don't know. We'll see what my sister tells me. But anyways, it was the beginning of a transformation, the transformation of my life. And that's when I started paying attention to myself, putting myself first because I wanted happiness and peace and love, unconditional love, the unconditional kind, you know? And that's my goal. That's going to be where I'm going, okay? And it's overwhelming, like when I think about everything that's happened and everyone that turned their back on me. And I'm just amazed at myself that I was still able to focus on where I want to go despite the people that were trying to prevent it. So don't ever think, if I were to be told like ahead of time, like, oh, this and this and this is going to happen, I probably would have even bothered, to be honest with you. So I'm glad I didn't know. I knew things when I was supposed to know things. I found things out when I was supposed to find out. I saw things I was supposed to see at the time I was supposed to see them. And I'm glad for that because this was a lot. Even for me, an open-minded person. It was a lot. But I'm so proud of myself. And hearing people tell me, compliment me on my life and myself and my growth, my a lot of people compliment me on my looks. And I'm not used to that, okay? I'm not used to that at all. And like I'm telling you, like for a long time I was ignored, underappreciated. And now people are seeing me and they compliment me on how I look and how I have it all together. And I'm like, do you know what this do? Do you know what I've been through it? But I'm very proud of myself that I didn't give up because I knew what I wanted and I knew what I didn't want anymore. I told you I just wanted peace and love and happiness. And I felt like it was time, like it was enough already, you know, like I was done with all the bad stuff. Okay. And I'm just happy that despite everybody that was trying to prevent it, I still went for it, you know? But if I was told before, all this shit's gonna happen, girl, shit's gonna fucking happen, would I have done it? Probably not. Probably not. So it's good that I didn't know. Like I was in the dark most of the time. It was for my own protection, you know? Because I would have been like, damn, like, what the fuck? So I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to be hard. Like, I knew it was going to be fucking hard. I knew it. I didn't know it was going to be to that extent. I really didn't. But I'm like, damn, why are people hating on me? Like, I don't even talk to people. Like, I have no friends, you know? I don't know. I guess people don't understand. They try to understand it the wrong way, is what I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, So yeah, I'm gonna start doing videos about these parties I'm throwing, okay? I'm gonna have a Halloween party and I'm gonna be something slutty this year. I'm gonna be a total slut. Maybe the prostitute everybody said I was. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just like, my mom's gonna be here. Well, actually, my mom's like a bad influence. I shouldn't say that because she, my mom, she's always telling me to be like that, you know. I'm the more, you know, and my mom's like, just let it out, you know. I'm like, mother, and she's like, I won't tell you what she said. My mom's a bad influence. She's a really bad influence. She's really bad. She's really bad. She's really bad. And I'm like, I'm gonna go tell your husband what you're saying to me. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna be yet. I've been looking at stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna be. Oh, and then I told everybody that's invited. Okay, if you're on my Facebook, you're invited. Okay. And if you're local, of course, you're invited. But I told everybody who's coming, like with their lover, with their sneaky link, or their boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife, whatever, to come like dressed as a couple because I am gonna have a ribbon ceremony for the best dress costume or best costume. Wait, I'm gonna have different categories. I decided. I just ordered the ribbons, right? So it's gonna be okay. Most creative, the best one, of course. It'll be the king and queen. The king and queen is gonna be the couple, you know, whoever it is, and then wait, it's most creative, king and queen, cutest for the kids because kids are allowed. Um, there was it's five categories. I can't really think right now what it what it was, but usually it's just a first prize. But this year I decided to step it up a notch, and there's gonna be prizes too, just to sweeten the pot. So I like seeing like couple costumes like um where did I see it? Oh my gosh, this one year this is how okay my sister had a Halloween party at her house one year and it was a costume party and I went after work, right? So I was like so fucking tired, right? And I bought a last minute costume for my son, right? He was like 2, I want to say. And so they were doing like the costume walk, right? Everybody was like posing and stuff like that. So he was like the last one. I wanted him to win so badly because I was being so competitive, right? And it was a little Dracula, like a little Dracula with a little cape, and it was just from like Walmart. It was like a $5, $9. It was like a really cheap costume, right? So my brother-in-law, he's like, and Joel, right? So he's like walking down, and they're like, "What is he? What is he?" And I'm like, El Catrín. But he wasn't. He was Dracula, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" He was so he won. He won. He won that night. Okay. And my sister's like, "Didn't you say he was?" Yeah, he was. But until until I wanted him to win, so it was so funny. I was so proud of myself at that moment. So, anyways, okay. So then there's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna have that party. I'm told I'm having Thanksgiving here because conveniently my sister's having work done on her house. So, how convenient of her, right? Just so fucking convenient. So we're gonna have Thanksgiving. I'm probably gonna have Christmas here too, because if she's has construction going on at her house for Thanksgiving, then more than likely it's still gonna be going on. Because you know when you tell workers, you know, and they're like, "Oh, 2 weeks they'll be done, right? 2 weeks, don't worry, 2 weeks," and then like a month later they're still at it. So anyway, so yeah, looking forward to that. I didn't realize we're already like halfway. So the party's like in 2 weeks, and I haven't even bought anything at all. So I haven't even gotten my son his costume. I don't even know what he wants to be. Like he won't even tell me. I'm like, I'm gonna put you something old if you don't decide what you want. Cause and then I was thinking, what if I come? What if me and him are like this, like we're the couple, you know, like we could be like a themed me and him. But I don't know if he'd be down for that. I'm pretty sure I could trick him into it somehow because he'd be like, "Ew, I don't want to be matching with you." He's such a hater. He's such a hater. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I need to make a list. I think this Friday we're having pre-party party. We're supposed to have a meeting for our party on, I think it's this Friday or Saturday. No, Friday, because my sister said she wants me alert. And if I have to work Sunday morning, it's not going to work because sometimes I'd be falling asleep early. So I think this Friday we're doing it. I don't know. I had to confirm with her. And I don't know if it's going to be at, I'm going to tell her, can you at least have that at your house? Since you're always making me have stuff at mine. Anyways, I'll let y'all go. I'll see y'all later. Bye.